Hey guys, my name is Darian, and today I have my buddy Caleb.
Hello.
And we are going to be taking a look at the newest Mario Kart for Switch 2 roster together, and I'm going to be asking him his opinion on who he thinks should be in this new roster. So welcome, Caleb.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This is just a little impromptu video. Well, I don't have anything prepared. This is all you, man.
Oh, well, I think that every character that is in Mario Kart 8, I think they might just put over.
Bring them back?
Crazy, yeah.
Bring them all back.
Maybe not the newest DLC, because I know they made a little extra DLC for Deluxe.
Yeah.
But I
so
think
that was, who was in those DLC? Because we already got one of them confirmed. So do you think that, bringing them back, would make sense too?
I think so, yeah.
A lot of fan favorites there.
Now that you pointed that out.
Yeah. What do we think about Donkey Kong's new look?
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth.
That's about it. Just the Seth Rogen laugh.
That's right. All right, so Caleb, now we're going to do the fun part.
Okay.
We are going to take another look at this roster. Here is our base roster here.
Okay.
So maybe Rosalina, which one I was a little bit shocked of, but I'm sure you're really happy about because he mained that one in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right?
Sir.
King Boo, which is an interesting choice because that's one of my mains as well. And then Pauline, which kind of makes sense. She's been in a lot of stuff recently. So we have 24 characters to work with today. Now, as you can see on our setup, Caleb, we have some blue squares and then we have some yellow squares. So what do you think we're going to be doing with those squares today?
We're going to be putting some characters there.
That's right. We're making your dream roster. Blue spots are all going to be people that you think is a shoo-in for this roster. Yellow spots are going to be the spots that, hey, I want these characters. They might be the most outlandish characters from the far corners of the Mario universe. Or maybe even not the Mario universe if you think that there might be some Nintendo or other third-party reps that might be in there. So that's kind of like your dream set of characters, but the blue ones are going to be your shoe-in characters. All right. So, Caleb, what do we think?
I think Petey Piranha's going to come in.
All right.
I mean, he's been there. Everyone loves him. He's a fan favorite.
We'll put him next to King Boo since they work together in Double Dash.
Yeah.
All right. Who else do you think?
I'm trying to think. Maybe Hammer Bro?
Hammer Bro?
Hammer Bro.
All right. Let's put him here. He has been in the Mario Kart Tour for the iOS and stuff like that. So yeah, he has technically been a character.
Okay.
And if you got Hammer Bro, maybe they could do alternate costumes or alternate versions where you can switch to ice, fire, all that, boomerang. So that could be cool.
I think, what was it? Kamek, you had said before.
Kamek.
I do like Kamek as getting in there. I mean, again, DLC character.
Okay.
For this past one. And now to the picks that everyone's going to hate. They're most likely going to bring back Pink Gold Peach.
What?
I think they'll bring it back.
Really?
Yeah, I just do. I really think they will, and I think they're gonna bring back Metal Mario too.
Metal Mario, okay. Now, are we saying that these are standalone characters?
Yeah.
Playable standalone characters that are not costume changes. Okay, and why do you think that?
It's Nintendo. They're gonna be goofy like that, and
Okay.
Everyone loved Metal Mario. At least I see a lot of people play as Metal Mario. I think Pink Gold Peach is where a lot of people were lost.
Yeah. Well, Metal Mario was in Mario Kart 7 as a playable character, and then he was brought back in Mario Kart 8 and given a gold skin eventually. Something that you can unlock, work towards. So that's a pretty big one. To me, that's a pretty bold move. I personally don't think that they're gonna bring those back in that capacity at least, but that's fair. All right, so we put Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. Whew. You're really surprising me right now.
I mean, Villager and Link coming back.
Villager and Link?
Yeah.
Do you want those in again?
I would like them to be in.
Okay. The Villagers and Link.
And I can't believe I haven't said it yet, but Funky Kong.
Funky Kong?
I can't believe that's like a standard, and you gotta have Diddy.
Okay.
Diddy Kong.
Not P.
Not P. Diddy.
Heard.
No.
All right,
P.
so
Diddy.
Diddy and Funky Kong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Diddy Kong. Now that I'm remembering, was actually DLC.
Yeah.
As well.
I pulled up the picture.
Yes.
Those were the two that I had seen.
All right. Who else on that list?
I mean, I think they're gonna bring back the Mii's. I mean,
Mii's?
to an extent.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll bring it back for Switch 2. If they don't, then obviously it won't be there. But
Okay.
I think that could definitely be a contender there.
Mii's. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do a Mii.
Here's one thing I think will happen though.
Okay.
I think that they are going to take Bowser Jr.
Okay.
and all the Koopa kids and make them one character.
Oh.
One character slot, and you can choose which one you want.
Okay.
Kind of like how they did it with Smash Bros.
Okay. So kind of like a Smash Bros. Treatment
Yeah.
to them. Okay.
Kind of like the Echo Fighters.
Okay. So let's put Bowser Jr. in a Koopaling spot. That could be very cool.
No,
That'd be a way to get them all in and not fill
Exactly,
out the base
because
roster.
That's 8 spots right there that are just
Right.
wiped.
Now here's my question for you, Caleb.
Mhm.
How do you think that works with them being separate weight classes? Because we've never had a palette swap that's been a different weight class.
That's true.
Do you think that they could do that?
Maybe they could.
It could be interesting considering Metal Mario is a little bit of a heavier version than Mario. If that was in the game as a skin, you could pick a certain Mario costume, or even Dry Bowser might be a little lighter than regular Bowser, something like that. Like if those were costume changes, maybe we could see some different weight changes depending on what costume. Or they could just be a blanket weight and you kind of like account for that. Okay, so Koopalings.
Yeah.
And then who else do we got on our list today?
I think maybe Koopalings is one. Because I'm a little stuck on Mario characters to use. So.
Well, what about some of those extra like costumes of Mario, Peach, all those? Do you think
Dry Bowser?
Dry Bowser?
Dry Bowser might be there.
Okay. That could be a good one.
Who else do we got?
What about Dry Bones?
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Dry Bones. Maybe. No, I don't think it'd be Chain Chomp because Chain Chomp's an item.
Chain Chomp?
Yeah, but that's an item, so I don't know if
it was an item in Double Dash.
And it is in Deluxe too.
How is it an item?
The Chain Chomp pulls you forward, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
Chain Chomp could be a cool
Yeah.
character. Now, would you say that's a shoo-in character, or would you say that's more of a dream
I think that's
character?
a dream character at that point. Because it wouldn't be there.
So is that one that you'd want as a dream character?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Chain
I
Chomp.
forget who made the video, but there was one person who made like a really good video about the next Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And where they would switch it up because they continue to add more.
Switch it up. Like Nintendo.
But they've been adding more outside characters, and it might be a lot more Nintendo heavy than just Mario.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean,
what are some other Nintendo characters that, if it was a dream roster, that you say they need to be in there?
I would love to see a Pokemon in there.
Pokemon.
Which would be weird to see
that would
Pikachu
be
driving
really
a
cool.
car.
Hey, I think it's in the realm of possibility.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. So, do we want to say Pikachu, or do we want to say another Pokemon?
I think Pikachu probably, because I mean it's Pokemon. Pikachu is
all right. Pikachu it is
the mascot.
To me, that definitely makes the most sense that they would have Pikachu as the representative for Pokemon.
Maybe they throw Captain Falcon in.
Captain
Throw
Falcon.
Back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean they have the blue, whatever his actual car is from the
Yeah.
Is it F-Zero?
F-Zero. Yeah.
F-Zero game.
Yep. They have 2 tracks as well on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
So I mean, that could definitely be maybe Samus.
Samus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just throw.
So we're padding some Nintendo characters in this roster.
I mean, if we have Villager and Isabelle and was Tom Nook?
He was not. It was the Villagers, Isabelle, and then we had the Inklings.
Yes. Throw them back in.
All
throw
right.
them back in. I liked having the Inklings there.
Now, are we talking like the Splatoon 1 Inklings, or are we maybe gonna branch out a little bit into some different costumes, you think?
I think that could be where there's costumes involved, because I feel like that wouldn't change up with the weight class. Like, if you have the Inkling boy and Inkling girl from Splatoon 1, and then Splatoon 2 has a set, Splatoon 3 has a set, and then maybe some Octolings.
Okay, so some different costumes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then back to the Mario side of things, maybe Tanuki Mario comes back.
Okay, so do you think that's a shoo-in or a wish character?
I would say that's more of a shoo-in, because
Shoo-in?
Nintendo, with how they did Mario Kart 8, they liked to pad the roster.
Yeah.
But a lot of them could have just been costumes. Like, Metal Mario, Pink Gold Peach.
Okay.
I even feel like Bowsette would be a Pink Gold Peach.
Bowsette?
Or Peach.
Oh
Peach
boy! Bowsette! Wow. Do you think they might put a fan character in there?
Oh my gosh!
Boy.
I forgot I saw there was too many Bowsette memes that I now just think that's her name.
Oh no! Maybe we'll cut that part out.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
To the bloopers.
The bloopers. That's a good one as well.
That's a good one as well.
So do you think Peach-Chat will make a return?
Peach-Chat will make a return.
Oh man, you're killing me. Caleb, you're killing me. Oh man.
I'm just thinking of how Nintendo would think.
Yeah.
Because I mean, with shoeing.
What about newer games? Do you think that there's any new characters from newer games, or like past games that you're like, oh man, it'd be so cool if this was a new character?
I think Wiggler will come back.
Wiggler?
I do.
Okay.
And then I think dream character. I think they gotta bring back Rob.
Rob, as a dream character.
Yeah, I mean he was in a bit ago, and then
Rob would be a good one.
Maybe Mr. Game & Watch, old Nintendo.
Okay.
Got me in the mindset of the old Nintendo games now.
Okay. Game & Watch. How would that work as a driver? He's flat. But then again, if Paper Mario was in the game, that could be cool too. Another flat character.
Mm-hmm.
So as we can tell, like this roster is going to be a little bit more cartoony.
Yeah.
They have a lot more fluid motion, kind of more bouncy characters from like the 64 days kind of.
Yeah.
So that could be cool to see more like characters that could be more expressive and animated.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's anybody else that you can think of, maybe that's already been on the roster, that Nintendo would say, yeah, like this person's gotta be in?
Let me check my sources.
Let's check our roster sources.
You know what? Bring back Cat Peach too.
Cat Peach?
Bring her back.
Oh my. So that's 5 Peach clones.
Here's the thing with Nintendo. I don't know. I think maybe they just enjoy it. But they like to anger the masses while also pleasing the masses.
Okay.
They'll be like, we'll give you Metroid Prime 4, but we're going to push it back 5 years.
So basically, you're predicting the whole Mario Kart Deluxe roster, essentially. So that's what we have right here, including Hammer Bro. That was the only additional one that you feel is a shoe-in. So far, except dream characters. And we have all the DLC except Isabelle. You didn't mention Isabelle. But you're.
Yeah.
You hear enough of the name Isabelle enough in your life, so. So, and then we added Samus, Captain Falcon, Pikachu, Chain Chomp, and Game & Watch, including Rob, who's already been in it. And then we got 3 more spots. Was there ever a game in the past that you really enjoyed from Mario that you're like, oh man?
He won't get in Smash ever. But I think Geno deserves to be in Mario Kart.
Geno. Alright. We're putting that as a dream?
I think.
Alright.
Put that as a dream.
And I think his chances are a lot better now than they ever were.
Exactly,
considering Super Mario RPG was remade recently. So it'd just be a deal with Square Enix and everything. But I mean, they brought him back again, so it could be very possible. And they made it possible for a skin in like a Mii costume in Smash. So Geno could be a good one.
I think
a spin-off character in there. Now we got 2 shoo-in characters. So who haven't we seen yet that it's like, this makes sense that Nintendo would go in this direction? Because you seem to know a lot of what Nintendo's thinking here when it comes to Metal Mario, Cat Peach, Peachette, all these characters. So what, maybe another clone character? Maybe. So who do you think that would be? Who would be a good clone option?
We got Baby Mario, Luigi, Peach, Rosalina, Daisy.
Yeah.
Baby Wario, Baby Waluigi.
Oh, man.
Round it off. Nintendo, they're going to give you 24 carts, but we're going to give you 2 more babies.
Oh. All right. So here we go.
All right.
Our new Mario Kart roster. And here it is. We got Metal Mario, Cat Peach, Pink Gold Peach. Hope you guys aren't too mad about that one. And then eschewing characters, Hammer Bro, Petey Piranha, Diddy Kong, and then Caleb, you could read your whole next row.
We'll go Tanuki Mario, the Mii's are coming back, Peachette, Dry Bones, Wiggler, Baby Wario and Baby Waluigi.
Wow.
Kamek, Tri Bowser, Funky Kong.
And then his dream characters.
We got Villagers, Link, Pikachu, Captain Falcon, Samus, Inklings, Game & Watch, Rob, Chain Chomp, and Gino. And just for a little spice, to make everyone mad, because I'm actually a big fan of the series, give me Roy from Fire Emblem.
Oh, no.
I love Fire Emblem.
Too many sword fighters in Mario Kart.
Love Fire Emblem. Give me Roy.
And then we also created the Koopalings as a standalone character with Bowser Jr. at the center and all the other Koopalings available. Got it. All right, well, this is Caleb's roster.
It's chaotic, but it's mine, and I own it.
That's fair. All right. Now, Caleb, do you want to see my roster?
Let's see it.
All right. Well, he hasn't seen mine yet, so let's pull it up. All right. Here's a look at my roster. You might be surprised to see somebody that popped up on my roster as well. Unfortunately, Baby Waluigi did not make the cut in my roster.
And other than that, we have none of the same, because mine is the most wacky list anyone's ever made.
So far, what are you seeing on this roster that you didn't see on your roster? Cranky Kong. I added Piranha Plant and Goomba. And then I also had the bros, the Hammer, Fire, all those. And then I added Dixie Kong in there so that we got a fuller roster of Kongs.
How did I not think of Dixie Kong?
And then we have Nabbit, who's been appearing in a lot of games recently. And then we have Cappy from Mario Odyssey. And then we have a few characters from Wonder that I included, including the new version of Toad, which is Poplin. And then this one would be almost a joke character, but that's the Skedaddler. The one that enemy that runs away from you. And we have Prince Florian. We have a few other characters. So I did the Koopalings as well, but I did them as standalone characters, and then Bowser Jr. as his own character. So a little bit different than Smash, but kind of similar. And then we added some throwback characters. We got Egad, we have Pianta, we have the new Stella character from Princess Peach Showtime. We have the Sprixie Princess from, what was that? Mario 3D World. We have Poochie from Yoshi, from the Yoshi series. He was in Mario Kart Tour. And then we have Foreman Spike from the Mario movie. We have the Blue Shell Koopa, which would be like one of the most, like the hardest character to unlock because he's literally a Mario Kart reference.
Yeah.
And then we have Boom Boom and Pom Pom. They would be alternate characters. And then one that I don't see in a lot of people's rosters is Cranky Kong. I mean, he's literally a part of Donkey Kong Country and
the OG Donkey Kong that took Pauline.
That's right. And Pauline's in the roster now, so we gotta have him in. Now, what do you think about Piranha Plant and Goomba being in there without Goomba without arms, and then Piranha Plant already has an item in the game? What do you think about that?
If Petey Piranha can do it, that's who I thought Chain Chomp was.
The Piranha Plant? Oh!
That's why I said Petey.
That's so funny. Oh, and then the two I didn't mention is the blue Luma with multiple other colors, but the blue one from the Mario movie. And then the penguin, which could be just like the penguin from Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy.
All of these are going to be right except for the penguin. Mario's going to be like, Penguin Mario, bring it back.
Penguin Mario, what's that? Perfect. So yeah, what about these choices do you think are a bold move when it comes to characters on this roster?
I think, well, I mean, Petey Piranha can get away with it because he's got, or not Petey Piranha, just Piranha Plant because the leaves are there.
There it is.
There he is.
There's Goomba swinging a bat with no arms. So if he can do it in that game,
he can drive a car.
He can definitely drive a car. And Goomba's literally the first enemy that you see in the game, in the most popular Mario game. So I don't know. I think Goomba needs his chance in the driver's seat this time.
I really like Egad.
Yeah.
It's such a good reference. I love the Luigi Mansion games.
Yeah.
But no, I really think it's a solid roster. I don't disagree with any of these, honestly.
All right.
A lot better
now,
than mine.
would you change anything about your roster now seeing mine?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Dixie Kong, throw her in there.
Yeah.
I really like the addition of the Pianta and Egad.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely should be thrown in there. I think Egad, because Egad was in DS, or
he was supposed to be. He was planned as a playable character, and that's why we have the Poltergeist card. So that was planned to be his card, not Luigi's. But he was cut from the roster. But we have seen Kamek, who was originally planned for Nintendo 64, Mario Kart 64, and he never made the cut until Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So bring him back.
Throw Egad in, Pianta. I like all the Kongs.
Yeah.
Nabbit definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think so too. And the weird thing about Nabbit was Nabbit. Yeah, Nabbit was in Tour. Nabbit was in Mario Kart Tour. So yeah, I definitely think that costumes are going to be a thing in this game, and so the way that we make that work is we have all the Koopalings in one. We have Boom Boom and Pom Pom in one. We have the Hammer and Fire Bro.
Peach,
You can bring all those back within them. Have different costumes, and I don't think that everybody would get like multiple costumes, but I think everybody would have a chance to have some alterations of their original form. Like we could always have, like, I don't know, we could have different versions of the Penguin or different versions of Toad. Maybe even somehow get Peacha into the roster. So, all right, well that's about it, Caleb. Thank you for revealing your roster choices with me. It has been a pleasure that you were on the show today. And if you liked his picks, make sure you give him a thumbs up. We'll see you guys
not good picks
in the next video where we're going to ask somebody else what they think are shoe-ins for the next Mario Kart roster. We'll see you later.
Peace.